Hello. It is 9:31 p.m. on September the 13th of 2021. And what we're looking at here is an interdimensional hive of beings that showed up on a live webcam. I've showed this before, but there are species that exist that show up, and our technology is able to capture them. They are very unique. This was one of the strangest captures that I had ever caught, you all. If you're looking at this right here, this was changing, ever changing, and I'm going to show you the footage that I took of this UFO, alien-like interdimensional hive. It looks like an insect hive. And you see how it's clustered together, and my eyes are looking that way because my camera is turned in the wrong direction. They're clustered together like a beehive, like it doesn't look like a ship, like a UFO ship or anything like that. I got to turn down this brightness on my phone is what I need to do. And it's really strange. I'm trying to come over here to my YouTube channel on my phone, so just bear with me, you all. This is important. It really is important to watch. Hello. Hello there, King Ohuka Mendo. Yes, hello, everyone. Thank you for being here. And so I think you can see the picture. You can. I forget where this is at. I think this is in a South American country where this appeared. And the strange thing about it was the beings, they were moving around inside of it. The camera was panning in one location, and then the other camera in another location would pick it up. And I rarely looked in this location right here. Let me get this video so you all can look at it. I'm trying to find it down here. I'm going to show you what it looked like. Gina, honey, what you doing? Well, I'm trying to find my video, you all. I think I've got it pulled up. I think I do. So I'm going to have to find it. Okay, I've got it pulled up. So we're gonna look at this, you all. We're gonna look how this happened. I hope you can see this. So this is a live webcam right here. And I don't think I had any sound on it, but we're going to watch. It's 5 minutes of footage, you all. This is the wildest thing I've ever seen. This is how massive it was. This was some kind of a boat docking area, but this was off in the distance. So we're going to watch this, and I hope it's okay, you all. Because let's watch this. You can see that there's traffic. I've never in my life seen anything like this. See what it's doing? It literally was coming in and out of the dimension that it was in. But this is a type of species. It really is. It's a life form that is, it doesn't look like us at all, but it's got this type of hive that the camera picked up. It literally reminds me of a nest. A nest. But look what it's doing. You're also very welcome. This is real, you all, and I'm sure if I can't remember if this was done on a live YouTube. I think it was a YouTube. Maybe. But this is what it did the whole time. It would fade out. And it just kept going on like this for the longest time, you all. If you're just tuning in, this is an interdimensional. There are beings inside there, you all. An interdimensional hive. Like insectoid, you know, like insect hive. But this is a different species of a being caught on a live webcam. I'm going to pause that right there. Let me pause it right there. I'm going to come to me because I'm going to hello. Hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours, you all. Hello. So I'm going to, we're going to look at this one video. Another video that I have. I know I look a little big on here. We're going to look at this one video that I had that I'm explaining something about it in it. If I can get to the one that I want. This is going to be hard for me, you all, because I'm trying to figure it out. Okay, come on, Gina. You can do this, you all, because I am, yeah. I hope I got it. Okay, let me see what I've got. Okay, so we're going to go to this video, and I'm talking in it. So, Gina, honey. Hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. These look like a UFO. The night progressed. They settled in, and they took on this shape. And it does. It looks like a UFO hive. And you all, I've done it again. We're going to have to start back over from the very beginning because I'm sitting here and I'm looking at this film and you all can't see it. So I'm going to put the video back over, you all. I apologize. I get myself so distracted. I get so caught up in this, you all. I am so sorry. Please forgive me. I'm going to put this video, I'm going to start it back over from the very beginning so you can see the location that this video is in, you all. Yes, we are. You going to see it now? You are going to see it, you all. I'm going to start all over. I apologize. I am guilty of doing things like this. We're going to start back over, you all, so you can hear it. Hello. Hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. These look like a UFO hive. They do. I was doing a live stream last night on the YouTube, and we were looking at a live webcam in Argentina. And we was looking at the plasma beings. The camera actually panned to two areas, the plasma beings, and then this part over the city. And this caught our attention. You can see that it's not your normal type of plasma or orb or ship, but these are what showed up, and they were moving around inside here. This is before it got too late in the evening, but as the night progressed, they settled in and they took on this shape. And it does. It looks like a UFO hive. And I think that these are the same beings that came out of the solar eruption, the solar flare. And I think that they're the same ones, like the little black cubes or something, little squares that line along the clouds, that are in the clouds. I think they're on the GOES imagery, the satellite imagery. I do. There's thousands, millions of them. And this is what the shape is that they took. Look like a hive. It really does. It reminds me of a beehive. Now, this is the typical ships that I take pictures of. I haven't taken pictures in a long time. It's been around a month, but this is the typical shape that I am used to seeing, because these came in by the thousands too. But these, there's like millions of these that came out of that solar flare. And I think that these are one and the same. Look how massive this is, just like this. And I actually recorded some more footage this morning that I didn't get last night, but I'm just going to show you the rest of this video. And you can see that these are real. I'm not joking. These are real. They're interdimensional. They're not of this world, yet they're in this world, and they're becoming more prominent. And as you watch the video, you'll notice that this, when it pans on this image, and this image, it fades out like it's cloaked, and then it uncloaks. Then it cloaks again, and it uncloaks. And when it uncloaks, you can see this part, but when it's cloaked, you can't see what's behind the cloak. It's like the veil is lifted, and then the veil is not lifted, okay? That's what happened. But these are massive. This is massive. This is really important too. So they don't look like your normal ships, but they do. They formed this in the sky. They're all over the sky. And we're going to watch the video, and I've included other pictures that you can compare these type 2, and they don't look like them. They don't look like any of the other ships that I've documented. Okay, I'm back, you all. I apologize for that, you all. It's kind of silly getting myself distracted all watching this interdimensional hive because I was sitting there looking at it, and if you look close at it, if you look close at this interdimensional hive, not this one, but the one over there, my hand is not going to reach that far over there, but I'm going to make it reach that far. I really am. You're going to watch me get bigger. I'm going to point out something. So if you look at this area, like right up in here, you can see this, like, it's dimensional. It's a dimensional, like matter. It's darky, it's gray, it's dark. It's from these beings from the other dimension. That's what it is. That's what all of that is, where it's fading in and out, and then they let this dimension, part of the dimensional matter, come off of them and off of this could be their ship, you all. This really could be their ship. They let it come off of them. That's what I'm talking about right there. I'm going to shrink myself back down is what I'm going to do if I can. I shrink myself back down, you all, because I made myself so big. But that is the interdimensional matter that is showing up on them. If you're looking at it, it's right over here, the dark gray. It is from the other dimension, and they literally uncloaked while this camera was panning on them. This is real. This is not the only dimension that exists. This dimension that I'm in, this dimension that you're in, it's not the only dimension. There are other dimensions, as you can see right here, that the cameras have picked up. I've never picked anything like that up ever before. That was a one-time occurrence that I found with this right here. And these, there's beings inside there, and you can see the dark matter or whatever that gets on them. Yeah, I'm going to come down here. I'm going to come down here. I'm going to let you see that actual footage again if I can find it. Come on, Gina, honey, you can find it. I can find it for you all. I really can. I'm going to do it, you all. We got it. Okay, we're going to look at that. This is the actual footage, and look at them moving around in there. You all see them moving around in there. See, and they cloak themselves is what they're doing. I'm going to make sure I'm on that screen and not sitting here making faces on here again. Look at this, you all. So this is in Argentina. This is one of the cameras that were showing up, and it was fading like this, and I watched it off and on all night. It takes a lot of work when it has two cameras, because you've got to literally cut out the feed to the one camera so you can focus on this one. See that matter, the interdimensional matter? It kind of, let me tell you what it kind of looks like. Okay, you know, like in a pond, the green, like the green algae or something that forms, and it looks kind of like that. That kind of what's that kind of looks like on that nest like thing, that hive. It could very well could be their ship, and I'm not joking. It really could. And it could be their home too, but they showed up like that. And it's 11 dimensions, Warren. Thank you. I wouldn't be surprised. I really wouldn't. You all, I better be putting, I hope that this has got you all on here. Okay, yeah, okay, that's great. Yes, thank you, Susan, honey. You got that going on. No, don't be sharing your email address on here. So look at this, you all. So it's partially cloaked. And then it like, you can see the beings in there, and you can see the movement that's taking place. It's it's so wild. It is so wild how that happened, you all. Yes, hello. Argentina. Yeah, I can't remember which part of Argentina. You'd have to rewind back into this video. I don't know if I said the city or what. All I know is that it was in Argentina. It's been a while back, but and when I was looking at that, you know, they have like video games of aliens who have hives, like insectoids and stuff like that, and alien species like a predator or something. Or movies, they show this great big old hive or this great big cocoon where you have these extraterrestrials that they come out of, these great big old things like that, you all. This is wild. It really is. I don't know about this. I'm kind of neutral on that. I've just never seen anything like that before. I hadn't. That is, you can see the beings' heads. They're like heads, all in it, and it just kept cloaking and uncloaking. I don't know what it was doing. I really don't. During that process, it was just it was so interesting and so fascinating to see. Like, see what happened. It just like totally did that. Until it literally faded completely away. And I'm wondering if all of those like layers, like literally compressed themselves together. They could have compressed themselves together and turned themselves into a single solid ship. But it was definitely like interdimensional. And why they decided to show up like they did, that was really, it was very fascinating, you all. Extremely fascinating. Let me get myself back over here, you all. I'm going to pay attention to myself. I am going to pay attention. So that's what we're looking at right here. And it was somewhere in Argentina. I cannot tell you the exact city off the top of my head. I can't. It's been a while, but these dimensions exist. They do exist, and so do these type of species. And if you've ever taken a picture of yourself, have you ever took a picture of yourself and you see like this interdimensional matter that shows up on your skin and stuff? You ever see that? It's like a camouflage or whatever. Like it's hard to explain, but it's like kind of foggy, like really weird. It's like stuck to you, even though it's on a picture and stuff. But that's what this is, interdimensional. So with that being said, I am going to go. I just want to thank you all for being on here, and it's something to think about. If you hadn't thought about there being different dimensions, well, I would encourage you to, just do a search on it about interdimensional beings or dimensions. Someone said in the comment section that there were like 11 dimensions, and there probably are. Anything's possible in this world, okay? Anything's possible, and there are interdimensional beings. You have angels, okay, you do, and you have demons. You have beings that can travel in and out of dimensions, and you have them, they can make themselves appear whenever they want and then disappear. So it's interesting if you find this interesting. So with that being said, hello wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. Love you and thank you so much for being here. And please hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. And I welcome your thoughts on this. If you've seen things like this before, or you have any other insight that you would like to share with others in the comment section concerning other dimensions, that'd be great, because there's people who are watching this video who may have never seen anything like this before. This is the first time I've ever captured that off of a live webcam. Yeah. So thank you very much, moderators. I'm down here looking at my phone. Thank you all so much for being on here and for all that you do. I know sometimes it gets a little busy on here, and that's okay. I know that you all are good at what you do. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Love you all, and just do what you can to keep the peace inside of here, you all. We're going to go through some turbulent times, but it's okay. We can do it. We can make it.